Hello guys, today I'll be talking about how to prevent and handle non-paying customers or clients. I know one way or the other it is possible for you to find yourself in a situation whereby a client or a customer won't pay up. Sometimes you might have rules regarding payment, but you tend to break them. Clients can sugarcoat their words and make fake promises. They'll be like, money is not the problem. After everything, I'll pay you in full. Don't worry. This and that. But me in my mind, I'll be like, okay. Pay me my money. Sometimes we might be desperate to make sales, might be broke and in need of money to settle some bills, or maybe you want a quick turnover. Say no to desperation. Sometimes we get too excited because we have a high value customer or client at hand, maybe a public figure, and we forget to collect a deposit thinking the person is rich enough to pay for our product or services. Sometimes we don't really negotiate in details before going into business. Make it very clear, my price is this. Don't be like, it is not expensive, you can afford it. You're in danger simply because you are familiar with someone, maybe a family member, your neighbor, a friend. So you automatically think you can't ask them to follow the normal payment procedure. Let me give you some tips that will help you prevent non-paying customers or clients. Number one, research your client. You can do your research by asking them some questions like name, phone number, and address. And you can look up the person on social media. Number two, have a written contract. Before you go into business with anyone, make sure all the terms and conditions are written down in details and signed by both parties. Make sure they read and understand. Number three, always ask for a deposit, at least 50% of the total cost. The deposit should be the determinant of a serious client. And if the client doesn't want to pay the deposit, just ignore the deal and save yourself some trouble. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try to prevent non-paying client, we still end up empty-handed. Let me tell you, this has actually happened to me. I was called by a friend to cover a wedding, both videography and photography. I normally request for a deposit before rendering my services. So I met my friend in person, told him about my terms and conditions regarding payment, which he communicated to the bride. It was late at night, around 10 p.m. So I spoke to the bride on the phone. She assured me that payment was not an issue and it will be made in full the next day. Normally I don't agree to that, but because she was a close relative of my friend and it was a last minute call, so I trusted her words. We completed everything and payment was not made on that day. So we waited some days, after which we called to remind them about the payment. Our calls and messages started to seem not important and we got some few excuses. After some days of excuses, our calls and messages got zero response, and up to date there is still no response or excuse regarding payment. Now let me tell you how to handle unpaid clients. Number one, weigh your options. Ask yourself if chasing the client is really worth it, because you could end up spending more resources, energy and time than what the payment is really worth. For example, hiring a lawyer. Let's say the fee is 20,000 naira and what you're paying the lawyer is 50,000 naira. What's the point? Unless you want to prove a point. Number two, follow up. Don't hesitate to send an email, text message or call them if payment has not been done by the agreed date. You shouldn't instantly assume that the client doesn't want to pay. They might have forgotten. Send them a friendly yet firm reminder that payment is past due. So ask them if they have any problem or issue with the product or service you provided, or if they need assistance with the payment process. Number three, talk to a lawyer. When your client is resisting or ignoring your request and you still think the payment is worth it, you should involve a lawyer. This has actually happened to me and I wouldn't want any of my fellow entrepreneurs to go through it, because we put our all in everything we do to please our clients. We should be respected for that and compensated for our hard work. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
They don't want to see me rise. No. just wanna see me fall when I've been giving my all. I'm just gonna do it my way, my own way, my own way. I'm just gonna do it my way, my own way, my own way.